Hello, how's it going? Hope y'all enjoyed a beautiful day today, Friday. I'm enjoying a little bit of the nice breeze, nice weather. Uh, this cup says something kind of crazy if you want to check it out. Thought it was kind of hilarious. Pretty crazy. Mm. Enjoy me a cup of coffee. All right. So, what happens when you don't have faith and you don't believe in God? Then you are attacked spiritually by Satan. And Satan works through other people to get to you. So, just look at it this way: when you're not filled with faith and you don't believe in God, that means you open to be hunted by Satan and all his little workers that's out there amongst all of us. So the more spiritual you are and protected you are, more faith filled you are, the more you believe in God, the less you'll be attacked. It's just good and bad, good and evil. Always been that way. It's always probably going to be that way. So the more faith you have as a person, you can overcome things way more easier than trying to overcome them without faith and without believing in God. It's almost impossible. That's how I was able to overcome so many obstacles in my life that I've been through. Might not look it, but yeah, I have my share. So I just handle things with grace, that's all. But yeah, I mean, just got to find that relationship with yourself, with God. Got to have some type of faith, something to lean on. If you don't, you're just out there, hoping things are going to work out. But if you have a guide, somebody in your corner, it makes things a little easier, We all need somebody in our corner watching over us, don't we? I know I do. I'm happy with my God in my corner. It just makes life easier, man. Don't try to go through it alone. Have some help, And Archangel Michael and so many others are watching over you, giving you strength, keeping you out of harm's way. You just got to believe in that spiritual stuff. Your life will become more successful, more happy, more peaceful. Chaos free, drama free, problem free. But you got to believe to receive. And tell the bad spirits to leave if they're bothering you. I don't let anything bother me. I don't worry about things. I put it in God's hands. The more you put it in God's hands, the more free and just calm and peaceful you are as a person. My nerves ain't bad. I don't have any stress. I don't have anxiety. I don't have depression. I'm grateful just to wake up every day and be alive and thrive and succeed. As long as I accomplish one thing a day or learn one new thing a day, I am happy. When I don't do that, I'm not happy. I like to be productive every day. Just accomplishing or doing something. That's just the way I work. I don't have too many lazy days. And when I do, I use the hell out of it. But yeah, so it's just for the non-believers out there who don't believe. It's nice when you got some help and somebody in your corner. If you try to do it by yourself for all these years and you see it's not working out, and you go back to the addiction, you go back to the drugs, you go back to the drinking, you go back to the pills, you go back to the weed, and the list goes on and on and on. It's just substance abuse, let's just put it that way. If you dealing with substance abuse, it means that something inside of you haven't dealt with yet. You're compressing it. When you compress things inside of yourself and you don't let them out, you're going to turn to substance abuse. It means you do not deal with something inside. You have to deal with it and let it out, or it's always going to be there. You're going to carry it inside forever. So you have to release that hurt inside that you have. Childhood trauma, adulthood trauma, something you didn't deal with. You haven't forgiven someone. You haven't dealt with a situation. You carry too many secrets. Living a double life. Acting like you're this person when you're not. I mean, there's so many things that causes depression and anxiety, and that's why people have substance abuse, because they don't want to deal with reality. They want to go through life every day in a trance, like not dealing with society. It's like you're trying to hide society, you're trying to hide from it, is what I'm trying to say. So check yourself, man. Get yourself straight. If you're dealing with some type of substance abuse, that means you have trauma inside that you still haven't dealt with. Who wants to go through life messed up? You know, intoxicated or drugged out or anything like that. Who wants to go through life like that? What fun is that? So I guess the 3,996 people in the 10, 12 generations put you here just to be that way? You know you're letting all them people down? Do you realize that? All them generations and people before you, you're letting them down. You're letting yourself down. You have greatness in you. What are you doing to yourself? Give yourself a chance to thrive and succeed and become something great. You can make a difference in this world if you want to. Why get in your own way? People get in their own way so much. Fear, false evidence appearing real. That's what it means. People are scared to get out of their comfort zone. That's why they never grow. You think I was scared when I first started selling cars? Of course I was. But I was also ambitious at the same time to change my life. And guess what? It worked. 15 years later, selling $1 million a year of cars or HVAC is easy. It comes natural. It's like second nature. Nothing to it. I can sell anything to anybody. It doesn't matter. But it takes patience and confidence and willpower and faith and believing in yourself. Even when a day goes by when you don't sell something, you tell yourself the next one is going to be the one. I was listening to a story from a motivational speaker. They had two salesmen one day. And they woke up and it was raining. One of them said, "Man, rain like this, I'm not going to sell anything today. This is horrible." And the other salesman said to himself and his wife, "A day like this with all this rain, I'm going to be successful today because all the salespeople are going to stay home. They're going to give up." And he said, "Today I'm going to make money." That's the difference between a negative attitude and a positive. Driven and not driven. Same thing with life. You got to put that into play. Okay? I mean, your life can change with simple words as every morning, good things will come my way, good things will happen to me. You can start your day off any way you want to start it. If you start off your day smoking a big fat one, it's just going to be like all the rest of the days when you smoked a big fat one. If you start off the day without a fat one and try to go into the day sober and deal with reality and life head on, no fear, then it's going to be a new, different you. But you got to make the change. You got to try. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop hiding behind a big fat one. Stop being intoxicated every day trying to get through the day. Put that bottle down. Put the drugs down. Whatever drugs you take these days. Flush them down the toilet. Change your life. All it takes is a spark to change everything. You got to believe in yourself. Think about the 3,996 people before you. That's how many it took for you to be here right now. 10, 12 generations, all depending on you. What are you going to do? And then they'll have some after you also when you're gone. It's just a process of life evolving. So do you want to fall behind or do you want to evolve? Because I pick evolve every day. I'm just a motivated individual. I had to turn myself into this person I am. Not the old version of me. People in the past, they like to hold on to the old version of what they remember or what they know. But I ain't the person I was 25 years ago, 30 years ago. That person's gone. New me. New desire. New outlook. Focus. Motivated. Driven. Determined. Happy to wake up every day. Grateful. Gratitude 3 times a week. Everything I have. You could be that way too. Just having gratitude and saying it 3 times a week will change your whole frequency, vibration, everything. Just by saying it. Your words are powerful. Whatever you speak comes to, it just exists. If you put it out there. Our words carry energy, frequencies. Put enough good words out, good things come back. Put enough bad words, negative words out, it comes back to you. Your words will lift you up and take you down. Keep you rich or make you poor. It's all about your words. Poor words, poor life. Positive words, rich life. Your choice what you want to do. But if you're at the halfway point of your life like I am, I'm going to be 50 in September. A lot of people become very successful in their 50s. It's like the, other half of your life. Some people become more successful in their 20s, 30s, 40s. A lot of people do it when they're 50 and 60 and 70. Colonel Sanders did it when he was 68. I think it was 63 or 68. KFC, Colonel Sanders. He received his first Social Security check. He was sitting under an apple tree. And he got the mail and he opened up his Social Security check. Colonel Sanders, 60-something years old. $125 a month. He got depressed. He thought about unaliving himself. He's like, all these years and this is what I got. And he looked. But then something happened. He smelled the beautiful smell of fried chicken while he was sitting under that apple tree, contemplating. And it brought back memories of his mom frying chicken and his grandma. And the light bulb came on. And then he ran home or walked home and asked his mom for the recipe, and they started frying chicken together. Next thing you know, they were selling chicken out the house. People lined up to get the chicken. Then he saved enough to get his first restaurant. And KFC was the first drive-thru in America, just in case you didn't know. First fast food drive-thru. And then, of course, everybody else followed. But yeah, that's ambition. See? Not giving up. Was about to, but fate intervened. And once he smelled that smell, light bulb came on. Bam. fed the whole neighborhood. Now he's feeding the whole nation for years. When he passed away, he was a millionaire. Just one idea is all it takes. But yeah, I mean, the most important thing, what I'm trying to say in this video, work on yourself every day. Guard your thoughts. The negative comes in, replace it with a positive thought. That's all you got to do. Don't let it linger too long, because then you start attracting that negative energy. Guard your thoughts. Watch your words. Watch what you say. Be strong. Rise up. You have greatness in you. You can be anything you want to be. The only person stopping you is you. Don't be scared. I'm not. I'm not scared of anything. When you go through so much in life, you don't have any fear anymore. I'm not scared to stand in front of 1,000 people looking at me. I don't even care. It doesn't bother me. They're only people, just like me. The only difference is I got a lot of knowledge to give them if they want to listen. Because I done been there and done that and read the books, and I got the t-shirt. That's why I'm making these videos, to get my point across to people like you, to help you change and become a better person. And it's okay to be nice to others and help strangers. Open a door for people. There's nothing wrong with that. I do it all the time. Smile and tell people, hello, hope you have a good day. Beautiful weather today. Yes, it is. A lot of people don't talk no more. People are doing this. Staring at this little, I call this the little time stealer. This will steal your whole day. Right here. It'll take it, and you can't get it back. If you're not doing anything on here to change your life and be productive, you're wasting your time. You're just watching other people flourish and other successful people. You're just paying their bills, you're helping them. Every time you click or press like or watch their video, you're helping their pocket. But don't forget about your pocket. Okay? Anyway, I just wanted to rant about that today. I hope this helps y'all. Just work on yourself. You have greatness. You're special. We all are. So, faith. Believing in something that you can't see. I think that's the definition. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, believing in something you can't see. Faith. Remember, fear, false evidence appearing real. That's all it is. Like I said, I have no fear. I've been through it. Once you go through it, you're not scared of anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hang out with nature and go outside. Sit still with yourself and relax about 30 minutes. Put all distractions down and just feel the breeze. Relax. A lot of people are not still for a long time. It's good to just sit still and be quiet. Relax. Sometimes your inner voice will talk to you, like guide you. An idea will pop up if you just stay still long enough. An idea will pop up just by being still. That idea can change your whole life, can change everybody's life, can help everybody. But you got to be still to listen. If you're too busy, you're going to miss it. And if you're really busy, you're going to miss life. You got to slow down. But hopefully that helps. Just trying to give a little advice today. But you don't have to be messed up to get through life, okay? You wasn't born with stuff in your mouth, and you wasn't born smoking a fat one, and you wasn't born with alcohol in your hand. You wasn't born with none of that. You came here with none of that. Somewhere along the line, you just felt you needed to have it. Because when your vibration is low, you attract these low vibrational things in your life. But the minute you raise your frequency and your vibration, you have no need for these things anymore. You're starting attracting a whole different life. More positive things. Positive change starts coming in your life. The devil leaves you alone. When your frequency's low, he likes to play with you. He messes with you. He sends people to give you things, evil things, things that you get addicted to. But when your vibration's high, they don't even come near you. Because you believe into something higher. God. That's how it works, y'all. Low vibration, problems. High vibration, problem free. Life changes. You get everything you want. But if you stay here with your negative talk and your negative thinking, everything happens that you don't want to happen. So where are you going to be? Up here? Down here? That's how it works. Good luck. Hope this helps. Have a great day. Later.